In remembrance to Kevin, we will retire number 45.
Welcome to week 2 of the 5th quarter. Former coach Joe Hay, the parents of Kevin Telle, and the players from Garden Grove and Westminster High Schools were on the field before the game for a special ceremony retiring jersey number 45. Players said a prayer and shook hands before the game. Telle was a Garden Grove player called the heart and soul of the team who passed away last year during a non-league game between these two teams. In the first quarter, the Argos showed some tough defense early. Here, junior Brian Lozano puts the clamps on runner Johnny Aqualaris. When Grove gets the ball, first play from scrimmage, the screen is to Josh Webb. He makes a move, then another. He pushes a couple of players away, and he's gone. 56 yards to the end zone to put the home team up 7-0. The Westminster Lions were not going to take this lying down. Next possession, quarterback Dominic Pendergrass rolls to his right and finds Carlos Torres for a 29-yard TD. The game's tied at 7. In the second quarter, Grove and Webb found their groove. Here, Webb takes the snap. He slips a couple of defenders, and he's able to take it all the way home again. The 73-yard run puts the Argos up 13-7. Then Webb hands to Avery Williams, and he rambles around the left side for a clean 25 yards. And as a couple of young fans enjoy the sideline view, Webb is off again, looking very tough to tackle. This time it's a 20-yard 3rd and 5 play that finds him in the end zone. 20-7 is the score. Webb picked up some special teams yards too. Here he makes a nice running catch on a punt play. He eludes some defenders and gets a nice block from Marco Soria. 75 on this play. Webb had over 200 all-purpose yards in the contest.
Yeah, I work out on my legs, keep it moving, so it's hard to take me down.
The quarter wasn't all Garden Grove. Here Pendergrass strikes quickly and connects with Andrew Wynn to score from 3 yards out. At that point, it was a 32-14 ball game. The Argos were anything but one-dimensional. Here, Giovanni Duran passes a little bit short, but Williams is able to make a nice diving scoop catch. The play covered about 30 yards and set up another Argos score. And southpaw Danny Sanchez came in at the fourth quarter to make a nice pass over the middle to Sean Hall, who breaks a tackle or two on his way to a score.
We feel we have a better depth than last year. We played a lot of guys tonight, and a lot of guys contributed.
Grove goes on to win the game 46-14, giving Willie Puga a win in his first game as Argos head coach. Joe Taufiti stopped by to lead the team in a victory haka. Next on the 5th quarter, we have a Thursday night game for you from Eddie Westfield in Santa Ana. Roadrunner mascots are ready to take the field with their football team from Saddleback High School. The visiting Rancho Alamitos Vaqueros are fielding a very young team led by sophomore quarterback Robert Torres. And on the opening drive, Torres guided the Vaqueros downfield with a balanced air and ground attack. A Saddleback penalty helped keep the drive alive. The Torres pass to wide receiver Lincoln Falatoy gave Rancho a first down on the Saddleback 11-yard line. 2 plays later, Torres finds Gil Rosales in the end zone, all alone for a touchdown. Rancho leads 7-0 just minutes into the game. Still in the first quarter, Torres connects with Rosales again, this time for 38 yards to put Rancho up 13-0. A 2-point conversion gives the Vaqueros a 15-0 lead. Second quarter, watch running back Miguel Carrion make some yardage. He was one of just 3 juniors to make the all-league offensive team last season. The Saddleback defense was able to keep the Vacs out of the end zone, though. The Roadrunners then intercepted a Torres pass and capitalized with this 12-yard strike from senior quarterback Marco Aguirre to wide receiver Edgar Rodriguez for a touchdown. The extra point fails. Rancho leads at the half 15-6. The Roadrunner cheerleaders were bringing it on at halftime with an energetic routine. The second half belonged to Saddleback. A forced fumble gave the Roadrunners a key possession that ended when tailback Luis Sato bowled his way into the end zone for the score. A failed extra point leaves the score 15-12 with Rancho still in the lead. Fourth quarter, Aguirre airs it out to Daniel Romero, who reels it in to put the ball on the Rancho 36-yard line. Romero is again the target for the first down on the 12-yard line, and Saddleback is poised to take the lead, and they do. Richie Amescua does the honors to put Saddleback ahead 19-15 with the extra point. Rancho threatened to score late in the fourth, but the Roadrunners hang on for the victory 19-15.
I think the kids were a little bit unsettled at first, but once they kind of got their feet up underneath of them, they did exactly what we told them. We said that we thought we'd be more fit than they were, and we wanted to come out, keep it a game at halftime, and come out in the second half and just get to work. And thankfully, that's the way it worked out.
We got ahead 15-0 early in the game, and we played hard, but we didn't play with the intensity we needed to throughout the night to win the game. We didn't deserve to win. They did.
And now it's off to Bolsa Grande Stadium for our final highlights of this segment. This week, the Mariners are taking on the Golden Hawks of El Dorado High School. El Dorado is a big physical team, and they showed that on their opening drive. Whenever the Hawks needed a first down, they got one, either by air or on the ground. Running back Matt Giel takes the ball to just outside the 10-yard line on this play. On 2nd down and 1, running back Jordan Long takes the ball across for the score. And in what would become a pattern for the entire game for El Dorado, the team missed the extra point, 6-0 Golden Hawks. The Mariners gave as good as they got on Pacifica's first possession. Quarterback Mario Nava connects with Alex Duarte for the snag under double coverage. Pacifica takes the lead on this touchdown pass. This time the target is Joel Willis. He makes the grab in the end zone, 7-6 Pacifica with the extra point. Look at these great Mariner fans. They will give you the shirt right off their backs. Second quarter, an interception puts the ball back in El Dorado's hands, and they give it to Jordan Long for the first down deep in Pacifica's territory. Long would prove to be elusive all night long. He hits the hole just right on this play and goes straight into the end zone, and the lead changes hands again, 12-7 El Dorado. Here's where Cody Johnson comes up big for the Mariners. 2nd down and 5. He gets the ball and threads his way home for the score, and Pacifica leads 14-12. Mariners football players do double duty. Team captain Keenan Bird is also a member of the marching band, playing at halftime. Third quarter, 2nd down and 10. It's Cody Johnson again for the carry and the touchdown, and Pacifica moves out in front, 21-12. Now El Dorado responds with this strike from quarterback Andreas Ambule to wide receiver J.D. Blackamore. The score narrows the gap with the Golden Hawks trailing by 3. Both teams made some excellent defensive stops, but the Mariners had trouble containing Long. His touchdown in the fourth quarter put El Dorado in the lead, 24-21. And with just over a minute left after turnovers and 2 defensive stops, Cody Johnson gets it done for his team with this 20-yard scamper into the end zone, and the Mariners chalk up another W, 2-0 in the preseason.
Tell me about Cody's performance tonight.
Unbelievable. You know, I think he didn't feel great about last week's effort, and he had a lot to prove to himself that he was going to be, you know, the Cody that everyone sort of predicted, and he took that seriously. Great week of practice and a great football game.
This is Gaston Castellanos for the 5th quarter.